Good morning, beautiful people. It's Katie Fleury here, and I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial video on highlighting and contouring. This will be a very basic one, and I'm going to show you using Younique's BB cream. This is cream, and this is caramel, or caramel if you'd like to say, and our really fun little tools, the blending buds. So again, there's lots of different ways you can highlight and contour. I'm just going to show you this way today. I went ahead and started with our Glorious Primer. Just primed the face after I've cleansed and moisturized. Don't forget that step. Glorious Primer is an awesome way to create a smooth canvas for the application of all these products. So always make sure you do that. I just do a little pea size, a little bit fatter than a pea size, maybe get all over the eyes and face. So then I'm gonna just apply a little bit of our touch powder with my powder puff brush, just going all over where that primer was already applied. This is just gonna create kind of a base. You can also do this with another of the BB cream colors in your normal color. So mine would be Bisque. But right now I'm just gonna do a powder finish. Helps cover some of those blemishes. And I went ahead and pulled my hair back for you. So you can already see just with that, just what a nice soft finish. The brush really is a nice application. I've also discovered that I love how the blending buds, and I'll show you that towards the end, work for a really, I dropped my top, excuse me, work for a really smooth application as well. So I'm gonna start with the highlight. And again, I'm using cream, Younique's cream, BB cream. I'm just putting it on my hands. And then I'm gonna go in and touch with my finger. You can also use a brush for the highlighting part and the contouring part as well. And you're just going to be highlighting spots that the sun would hit. Okay, the light would hit so I'm sitting in front of a window, and you're gonna highlight those spots that the light would hit. You can go just a little here, just a little here. So it's like Indian war paint, right? I love this. Reminds me of my Indian princess days. Okay, so then I've used basically everything. I've got the purple blending bud, and I've gotten it slightly damp because I'm working with liquid, and I'm just kind of turning it like that into my face and my skin. Okay, it's really going to allow for, you can already see that highlighting going on, girls. It allows for it to be kind of just pushed into the skin. It covers really pretty. I love how our blending buds have a nice point to them too. I like to go all the way up here, highlight all the way up. And remember, anytime you're highlighting and contouring, you're gonna have time to kind of smooth stuff out. And my nose is a little crooked. God bless me with that, girls. I didn't even have to break it or anything. So I just go right down the middle and just kind of blend it in. Again, you're just kind of swiveling it around. It's getting nice and set. You can see, don't be afraid. We're gonna blend all that in. So really, you're just going in and highlighting the parts that are gonna be in direct sunlight, okay? You can kind of see. I'm slowing it, slow motion, okay? And like I said, don't be afraid of how it looks now, because we're gonna go in with a darker color, which is going to be our contouring color. And also we're going to blend it in at the end, all the way over, and smooth it out with, I've kind of pulled my hair back, so hopefully it won't get, I've used caramel or caramel, or however you'd like to say that. You see how crazy that looks? Don't be afraid. Like I said, you can put this directly onto a brush. You can put this directly onto the blending bud. You can put it directly onto your hand like I'm doing and use a brush. So It doesn't have to be perfect. That's what's great. You can kind of go back and fix some of that stuff. It feels crazy. The first time I did this, I was like, oh, this is not for me, y'all. I don't know if I can do this. Right under the chin, you want to really contour that area. It makes you look like you have a chiseled. I kind of ran out a little bit. It's okay, no worries. Okay, and watch, you'll see as you start to kind of blend that color in, and again, it's going to be more blended in a minute, but I'm kind of getting up close to my hairline, kind of blending it towards that lighter color. And you see that color's already disappearing, girls. It's not going to be crazy, okay? I'm not going to make you look crazy. The great thing about having my own little business is that I get to learn from all these other girls who know how to do makeup. When I first joined Younique, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because I'm not a makeup person. You know, I like mascara and lip gloss, and, you know, that's kind of good for me. So that's the really fun part, is that I get to learn from all these girls who do makeup and know what they're doing. And I get all these fun tips from all these fun people. You don't have to know what you're doing here, girls. You just learn. You learn. Okay, so you can kind of see that color's already blending in. It's creating kind of a nice glow. And you can see the kind of effect it has. We're going to blend it in even more. And if you can be a little bit more dramatic with your color if you want. We have some really pretty dark colors for warmer skin tones. And also if you want to do really more, don't forget that chin, girls. So you're just kind of blending it in. Okay, so you can already kind of tell. I'm going to push the color a little bit towards, and you can always change it up and fix it a little bit if you need fixing. You can already see from what my skin looked like before. I mean, I've got blemishes and I've got unevenness in my skin, and it's really just giving it a nice look from how the sun would kiss it and also where the shadows would hit it. That's what your contouring is doing. Okay, so you can, like I said, you can go more dramatic. You can add more. I'm just making sure from my phone that it looks okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just blend it all over. I'm going in with the same touch powder and my powder brush. And I'm just going to kind of soften up the look a little bit. Takes a little of the harshness out of it if you need that taken out. The BB cream also has a little bit of a dewy finish to it, and some people are real funny about that, including myself. I have a lot, my skin produces a lot of oil, but in the T-zone, okay? So at the end of the day, I just have those, my makeup still looks really pretty, but I have the oily skin in patches. And so this touch powder helps to control that oil. Make sure you get all in your hairline and all around the bottom of the chin, because you don't want to be those people that's walking around with the chin, you know, just the face done. So you can already see it's just a really pretty difference. It's a really pretty glow. And I like to go in with a little bit of blush on the cheeks. It kind of helps tone down just the real brightness of underneath the eyes. And I go on the apple and then kind of push up. So you can just see like a side by side. You can get just the nice little pink color, just gives my skin a little bit of a glow. And I mean, I don't know if you saw how little of product I used, but my skin just has a nice soft feel to it. It's not dry, and it's not, doesn't feel like there's thick creamy product on it. That powder really helps to set it in, and then the blush helps to finish it off. So you can also apply the powder with the blending buds. I like to use the bigger one because I'm using it all over my face, but mine is wet and full of stuff right now. So that's basically it. It's just a little highlight, a little contour using Younique's BB cream and a little touch powder and our amazing blending buds. So don't forget, you can get a set of 2 BB creams and the blending bud, and it saves you about $17. So really great deal. And see, now I can take my hair down, I'll fix it, I'll floof it up with a little dry shampoo and be good to go. So hope this helped a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, girls.